Yet another Superman movie dropped back in July here of 2025. Ugh, right? That's exactly what I thought, and I didn't bother with the movie until just a few days ago. Now, I was wrong. So very, very wrong. Let me tell you why, and see if you agree. Welcome to Fantasy for the Ages, the show where father and son talk about fantasy, sci fi, horror, and all things wonderfully nerdy. I'm Jim, the father of this channel, here today with an episode that is, let's be honest, entirely my son Zach's fault. If you enjoy today's video, please hit that like button. It really helps our channel. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss an episode. We drop content constantly, practically daily. So, Zach was home for Thanksgiving, the recent holiday here in the United States. He literally flew back to Texas just last night. And while he was here, we squeezed in some movie time together. My pick, the 1987 classic, The Running Man. That wonderfully bonkers dystopian Richard Bachman, aka Stephen King, adaptation, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Richard Dawson, and Jim Brown. With the new adaptation of The Running Man just having hit theaters a couple of weeks ago, it felt like the perfect time for a rewatch of that classic, which would be a refresher before Zach and Rachel catch the movie in theaters this coming week. But then Zach turned the tables. According to him, I had made a grievous error, a blind spot that he felt demanded immediate correction. I apparently needed to see the 2025 Superman movie. Now listen, I was Supermaned out. I've watched them all. How many reboots do we really need? DC has not exactly been batting 1,000 lately. Henry Cavill gave a respectable portrayal of Superman, in my opinion, but I really didn't need another actor, another origin story, another world ending crisis. Nah, I just decided to skip the movie, and I didn't even feel bad about it. But Zach, he queued the movie up on my TV and got the whole family to sit down anyway, so I humored him. And oh, darn it, the kid was right. 100% right. I did not need another Superman, but this movie delivered anyway. It was fun, it was smart, it had heart, and it respected my time. 90 minutes of entertainment, zero regret. If you skipped it like I did, let me give you 6 reasons you might want to rethink that. And if you've watched it, see if you agree with these 6. Number 1, this is another origin story. But also, absolutely not. The movie gets the familiar stuff out of the way instantly with text on screen. Maybe too much text for some of you, but it lets us leap straight into what's new. And there is a brand new twist to Superman's origin, something surprising even to Clark Kent. Risky? Yes, but refreshingly original. Second reason, James Gunn does James Gunn things in all the best ways. You can feel the DNA of the Guardians of the Galaxy here in this movie. Action, humor, drama, heart, all in smart balance. But he also pulls from his broader skill set that's demonstrated in other of his previous works. Dawn of the Dead, Super, The Belko Experiment, Brightburn. Haven't seen some of those? You've missed some gems. James Gunn has demonstrated he knows how to go big, go dark, go weird, and still keep your eyes glued to the screen. DC needed this version of Gunn as writer and director, and they finally got him. It was brilliant. Number 3, Corn Sweat and Brosnahan sell the Clark-Lois dynamic. I don't know if I'm saying their names right. I haven't followed either of these actors in the past, but David Cornsweet and Rachel Brosnahan, they give us a grounded, believable, imperfect, which makes it more believable, already established couple in a caring relationship. It was kind of adorable. We get to skip over the awkward, who is Superman really? All that discovery phase that we've seen done again and again. Instead, we just get to jump into a relationship that has chemistry, conflict, and connection. And it totally works here in this film. Number 4, Krypto the Superdog steals the show. Krypto is hilarious and actually matters to the plot. He's not just a mascot, oh, a good boy, not just a cameo. He's legitimately a great addition to this film. Number 5, we've got a plot with layers, not just world ending again. Sure, the stakes get big. I mean, it's a Superman film, but there are also internal conflicts, relationship struggles, competing motivations, and moral tangles. No caricatures here. There's no one note villains, and nobody is 100% virtuous either. The people act like people, dealing with real life struggles, and it actually made this better. Finally, number 6, it feels like a Marvel movie in a really good way. This might be the highest praise that I can give. A DC movie that finally understands pacing, tone, humor, and emotional beats. If this is the direction that the Gunn-led DC universe is heading in, 2026 is gonna be fascinating. There's multiple films in the queue. I look forward to seeing where this goes. If you haven't watched the 2025 Superman, you might get the point that I'm saying give it a shot. It's familiar but fresh, respectful of the past but not chained to it. And honestly, I didn't think I'd say this, but it is totally worth your time. If you have seen it, drop your thoughts in the comments. Were you surprised like I was? Did it work for you? Or were you shaking your head at it the whole time and figured, why did you bother? I'm honestly interested in knowing, and I do try to respond to every comment people drop. I want to hear it. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this review, check out the other content we have here on Fantasy for the Ages and consider joining us on Patreon, where supporters like Eric Hahn, Jason Enberg, and Carrie John help keep episodes like this coming at you. Thank you to all of you who do already support us on Patreon. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.